Look at all this gear. Look at all this gear. We're actually so smart, dude. We are so smart.
I'm so surprised that actually works.
I'm flabbergasted.
We are so smart.
I'm on focus mode, bro.
Hey, we need to get out of here, bro. I deserve it, bro. I deserve it at this point. The armor is secure. The armor is secure. I know. I'm working on that. I'm working on that. I don't have much inventory space, bro. Do you need another shulker? This is what I'm talking about, bro. Holy moly.
You
The stupidest, most cardy stuff ever. I gotta say, I'm so glad you guys are in the APO. Oh my gosh.
Dude,
this has been so awesome.
Leo, I'm sorry, bro, but I'm like, no.
You know, Parrot, honestly, I was a little like skeptical, right? This entire time until now.
Following this, I admitted everything to Leo. I was originally going to betray him, and I was told by Spoke to try and infiltrate his team. But most importantly, I told Leo that there was already a double agent inside of the APO. So, after Leo took care of him, we all headed to Subs' base to restock our gear and items.
All these houses have obsidian in them.
Your beacons are still here.
Is this your base?
Right. Yes.
What the heck?
I can take those.
Wait. Okay, well the god apples are gone. I didn't take the god apples. They haven't touched anything in this base, it looks like. Wait, what even are those?
They're netherite blocks.
Wait, were they?
They're 15 netherite blocks. Wait, Leo, put those back in.
They're definitely do.
That is good. How do you have
Where
like
they are?
Bro, I don't know. What?
It's not like, wait, that's 540 ancient debris just to give away 15 times.
That's a lot of money.
That is a shit ton of money. 540 ancient debris for 15 ingots is fucking insane.
Spoke broke my base and stuff. He was talking about quartz because he had broken double chest of quartz. I said I'm sending you quartz to double chest tomorrow. And then the next day he messages me and says, okay, I couldn't find a successful dupe.
I don't know where the bull's at,
blood money. And I said, what is blood money in the file? And he said, I'll distribute it soon. And that was the last message I got from him. This is like blood money.
There it is.
I think maybe we should set a little trap.
Should we do a stakeout? Boy, should we do a stakeout?
We should do a stakeout.
Oh my gosh.
We should do a stakeout.
Although we suspected that Spoke was behind this, we decided to set up a scope sensor alarm and wait. You can't see it if it's like this, right? So if I hear it, I'm gonna be looking through the feed.
Yeah, okay, if they do see it after like the alarm goes off, they're probably gonna catch on.
Then I'm gonna get out of here, bro. We knew that whoever left these blocks would likely come back. And sure enough, after a few hours of waiting, the alarm went off. It's Radoons. What is Radoons doing here? What is he doing? Oh my gosh. And now the moment of truth. Did Radoons take the netherite blocks? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hello?
Hey.
Bro, I caught Radoons red-handed, bro.
Okay, Redunes called me. He called me and said, Leo 1, I found netherite with your name on it. So Redunes has all of the netherite blocks.
Dude, that's actually not good.
No.
Why'd you not take him? Why'd you leave him in the chest to get...
What netherite? The netherite blocks he stole.
Stole?
Yeah. From Subs' base that you were at around 10 minutes ago that I have on footage. After you activated the alarm.
I brought some food.
Radoons, bro. Be for real, bro. We know you have the 15 netherite blocks.
It was 15 stone, actually.
No, it was 15 netherite blocks that you replaced with stone.
So we're kind of in a predicament here when you're like,
Produce, what is your association with Team Awesome?
I don't like them. They killed Pangy. Or they tried to kill Pangy.
You want us to be 100% honest with you? The netherite blocks are not ours. They were left at Subs' base by an unknown individual, and I was doing a stakeout at Subs' base to figure out who it was from. Because we have potential evidence that Team Awesome is using
Yo, what's
some
going on,
sort of
man?
exploit where they're duping to get items. They pulled that out.
Spyglass, I heard.
Yes, that was me. After
How are
hearing
you? I'm
this,
good, bro. How are
Jones
you?
realized that helping us was actually in his best interest as well. So he returned the netherite blocks to the chest and camped up in an attic until the alarm system
Better
went
call
off
for our
once
lenses up,
again.
chat.
This thing literally just
Better
went
smack
off
the
like
bowl. The bowl
4
skis.
times. Bro, did we actually just get baited that hard?
Bro, I thought you were like triggering it intentionally.
No.
Bro.
That's so funny. But then the alarm was set off
There's-
by an actual player.
So he set up an alarm for this online server on Minecraft, and there was a zombie mob that spawned next to it, and it just kept tripping off the alarm, and the alarm was underground and like dark. So he thought it was enemies, but it was literally a zombie the whole time. You want to see what I'm
I
watching?
just, dude, I don't know what I heard, but I heard.
It's
I heard like taking damage, and I look out and I
Oh,
see.
my bad.
It's the full story of Lifesteal
I was
SMP.
hitting a Leo one because like I wanted to.
You
get
fuck
his
with Minecraft?
attention.
Dude, I heard like taking damage, and I looked out the window and I saw Terry.
Yeah, dude, he like legit just passed our house. I don't know. Oh, he's coming back.
Is he?
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
I seen
was
one
like,
the other day. There's fucking ads, chat. I will get demonetized if I show those.
The iconic taste of Ferrero Rocher.
They're not my sponsors.
Release the Rocher.
On the unstable SMP, there once was a team called the Invisible Mafia. Led by the player Ash Swag, the Mafia had one rule: stay invisible. You see, whenever someone joined the Mafia, they were forced to throw an ender pearl into the stasis chamber.
Bro, my nose. That's fine. But I was watching this video chat. Finding the tomb of the Minecraft Mafia.
And if that
Morning,
player's
Quinn.
identity was ever revealed, they would be teleported and killed. Through this evil method of control, the Mafia grew to thousands of members and conquered civilization after civilization after civilization.
It's because I hit the bull.
But just as it seemed like the server had lost all hope, a small alliance of players fought back and saved the server by destroying the Mafia's ender pearls. But it was already too late. Due to the Mafia's greed, most of the world's resources have been looted, and since then, players have been in a constant struggle for survival. However, rumor has it that these resources were never destroyed. Instead, they were hidden
Bro, look at this shit
somewhere
he
out
built.
on the
Or not him,
unstable
but
SMP,
people.
in a place called the Tomb of the Mafia.
It's fucking like
Recently, my
badass
friend
Loki.
Theo and I got our hands on a book, which claimed that the tomb was located at a set of coordinates far out in the end dimension. But coordinates weren't the only thing written in this book. Whatever you do, just be careful of her.
So they're going out.
To see something interesting. I think that we've reached the first android.
Very unusual for LA. You know why?
If you zoom out,
Because the government makes and can cause storms and rain and make clouds.
Whoa. This means that if the Tomb of the Mafia is actually out here, it's purely in the void. There's nothing else.
I really wish we had 2 elytras.
Me too, but we don't. So, okay, you ready?
Yep.
Okay,
Get in.
okay. We're off. We're off.
Then
Dude, into just
they keep going and find this fucking thing. This like tomb thing. And there's other people that come to try and find it.
You're good, boss. Alright.
Damn. 90 in November is crazy.
Why am I?
wait, why am I blind, bro? Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm like, boss. Where are you? Hello? Oh, you're right.
I'm here. Wait, what's happening, bro?
Why are we blind? Why are we blind? What the?
Wait, what?
That's the person guarding the tomb.
What is that?
Yo, who is this, bro? Wait, yeah, this is our team, bro. Yeah.
How did you
know,
know
man.
that right? I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. Never, like ever? Like in history? Or is that like, am I exaggerating what you said too much?
A lot of blood lost just so I can be clean. I've been forgiven, I've been redeemed. You've been defeated, yet sure to clean. He came in your spot, now he got the keys.
25 years ago. Damn. You know why? Because the way the world works is there's good and bad. God and Satan, right? Think about this. Think about this logically, Quinn, because I'm about to use my ultra perspicacious skills to point out something that may logically be what's happening in LA. LA has the most, one of the most, LA is one of the most places to go where you can find satanistic activities, hedonistic activities, right? Drinking, partying, drugs, hookups, this, that, and the third. A bunch of satanistic things, right? It's always sunny there. It's never raining. It's never bad weather. What is that going to cause people to do? What do people look for vacation? Sunny, nice, positive all the time, no bad weather. LA is perfect for that. Ironic how the one place, one of the number one places that everyone speaks about, everyone goes to, is the one place that hasn't had bad weather in 25 plus at least years. At least 25 years, as you say, right? But now it's raining. All of a sudden it's raining. 25 years ago, they couldn't make storms. They couldn't make clouds. They couldn't make rain. Now they can. Now it's raining and storming in LA. Oh, okay. Now, no. Well, yeah, it may be raining and storming, but I'm saying it's fake and it's not natural. And it's caused by the government because they're telling us the end times are near, truly closer than what we believe. And I'm telling you this, within the next 15 to 20 years, chat, Jesus will be back. Yes, now you get rain. Before you never did. Now you do. All of a sudden, now you do. After it's become one of the most hedonistic places you can go. Not only is it one of the most hedonistic places you can go, it's one of the biggest places for some reasons celebrities to go. People who sold their soul. Let me point that out. People who sold their soul. The ones that sold their soul don't go to LA. Or the ones who didn't sell their soul don't go to LA. Because they know. Ironically, why is it always the people that sold their soul going to LA? Unless it's a normal individual. I'm talking celebrity-wise, famous people. It's always people who sold their soul. Ironically, into a state that purports a bunch of the devil's activities on top of hasn't had bad weather in the past 25 years. Now all of a sudden it's got bad weather after they started creating weather. Like, that's the thing. People don't pick up these things like that. But like this, my ability to do that is truly a blessing from God. I'm gonna be honest. It's truly a blessing from God. You have a disagreement? Oh, okay, let's see it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. I like this. Let's hear it.
What you pray on the week? Give me the mic, I'ma preach on the beat. When I'm planting seeds, they turned the fruit that came up of this tree. And Matthew 7, verse 18. A good tree
Cannot bear bad fruit, nor can a bad tree produce good fruit.
Thought I was doing
I don't know what again. The only thing I've done was not pass in.
Can't hold it against me, it's all past tense. Gave it to God, had to make it make sense. Hold up, wait. This beat just been covered by the blood.
What's your take?
Holy Spirit flow, no sleaze
In case you thought it was. It's that Holy Spirit flow, no sleaze in case you thought it was.
When we pull up, they know who live in us. I command you to come out in Jesus' name. Go back to where you was. I travel state to state so much, I bet the boys thought I trafficked drugs. No full-time ministry. This what it look like when you out here in the streets. Praying and praying and praying. My old friends looking like what they got into me. Focused on Christ and I found my identity. We cannot vibe if we in your family. I cannot let you come mess up my energy. I rebuke every negative entity. My foot on the neck of the enemy. Hey man, as the body of Christ, we supposed to come together and stand united against the enemy and trample the serpent. But what I see a lot of is division amongst the body and pointing out what's wrong with this brother and that sister. We supposed to edify each other and restore them gently instead of bashing each other. There's three things that attack the body. There's a demon, a virus, a parasite. If you're not building the body, then which one are you labeled as? Let's keep God's word kingdom. If it ain't about edification and making me a better me, get out immediately. People my circle got placed strategically. People my circle, I make sure they win with me. Ones let me hanging, they wanna come meet with me. Still showing love and I let them come sit with me. I done forgave you before you offended me. Knew it was coming, just didn't let it hinder me. My God exalted me first and delivered me. He said,
Bro, here's the thing.
hey man,
Sold your
shout out to my
soul.
producer, Sam, Larry, man, Maya. Shout out to my boy Redeem.
Well, yes, I agree with that. You can't sell your soul, but in the idea of it, because here's the thing. No, let me actually counter that. Let me counter that. Let me counter that. Can you? Because he granted us with free will. So can you? Let me counter that with this also. If you, for the people who sold their soul, if it didn't actually sell their soul and their soul still belonged to God, wouldn't they go to heaven? Think about that. Why would now the devil have all control over people in Sheol that sold their soul? It's just like getting the mark of the beast, right? If you sold your soul, this is who you listen to, this is who you follow, this are your opinions, this is what you wear, this is what you say. If you act, or if you get the mark of the beast, again, this is how you act, this is what you wear, these are your opinions, these are what you say, this is what you don't say. If you don't listen, if you don't comply, you get killed, or you get silenced, or you get thrown in jail. You get silenced or thrown in jail. So, can you sell your soul? Because that's the thing. The number one thing that the Bible specifically states is that we have free will. Things are a choice. So if selling your soul didn't actually work, wouldn't there be no outcome from the action? But the outcome from the action is now you can't be your own sovereign individual, nor are you going to heaven unless you repent and turn your life to Christ. But that's the thing, like Eminem sold his soul. Now he's singing gospel music. From this point on, is he going to be saved? Can he be saved? He sold his soul, just like getting the mark of the beast. They say you get the mark of the beast, you can't be saved. It's done. As soon as you get it, you cannot be saved. So selling your soul, wouldn't that be the same thing effectively? Just a precursor to it? Because the iPhones are a precursor to the mark of the beast. The electronic digital, recognition is a precursor to the mark of the beast. So wouldn't selling your soul be a very, very, very large precursor to the mark of the beast that everyone's been doing for the past 25? Let me point that out. You just said 25. And ironically, there's a lot of music that says 25 to life. About 25 years ago, that's when people started selling their souls. So, about back in 1990 and 2000s is when it really started. That's my assumption. That's my assumption. For music artists. So, how does that work? Because if he's already condemned your soul to hell, then how can you choose to go to heaven? Well, no, you're right. But we also don't own our temple, right? So here's the thing. We don't effectively own our bodies, our physical embodiment, right? So let's say we don't own our soul. If we don't own our physical embodiment, why is it if we don't take care of it, we get punished for our physical embodiment? Like lacking the caretake for it. See what I'm saying? So, because it wouldn't state in the Bible to take care of your temple if it wasn't something that if you made the wrong action, it could affect your temple because of your own decision. So, by making an action to sell your soul, could that action be what condemns you to hell? Effectively, did you put yourself there? Or did God see the action he knew that was going to grow in your heart and, like you said, condemned it there to begin with? But if we have free will, then he can't pre-condemn someone. If we have free will, how I don't see. Here's the thing: I don't believe God can absolutely predict the intentions of someone. And logically, the reason why is because if that's the case, then what's the point of giving chances of giving our life to Christ? Like that's the thing. Like what if we are living in a way that whatever we do will decide where we go? And like you said, let's say God condemns. Predestination, predestination, predestination. Like the destination you're supposed to go previously before you get there. Is that what that means? Um, what was I looking for? And what was I saying? Oh yeah, can God really see what your decision you're about to make? Because he like look at it like this. Like you said, he's already condemned your soul to hell. That means he already knows you were gonna sell your soul before you sold your soul. But Jesus won't pre-condemn someone to hell. He'll give them a chance to be saved and have salvation until the last breath. So with that being said, did he give us free will and hopes to build a relationship based off our good works and good faith? You're not saved off works. Let me point this out. A lot of people don't understand this. You're not saved off good works. You're saved off faith. So, like, do you see what I'm getting at? If, if he could, see the future, see what decisions you're gonna make, why wouldn't he already pre-condemn your soul to hell? But he can't do that because if he pre-condemned a soul to hell, he would pre-save a soul, pre-save a soul, I guess. And with that being said, then what's the point of free will? See what I'm saying? If we're already being condemned before our time's up and saved before our time's up, and we can't change it, what's the point of free will? You see what I'm saying? Does that make sense? That is true. That is very true. See, that's what I'm saying. With what you said, um, it says no because God has already condemned that soul to hell. If you own it, you get to decide where you go despite your lifestyle. I agree with the second part. That is valid. That makes sense. But if he pre-condemned a soul to hell, again, to tie back into what I said, what's the point of free will? See what I'm saying? My hair is just not doing it today, bro. I guess we can deal with that. Hezekiah was going. So was he really going to die? Or was that a trial and tribulation to grow closer to God? Was that a scare moment to like, okay, God saved me, now I need him? Like I said, I just said that, right? Was he actually going to die? Or was it, he had 15 years left already? Because that's originally what was supposed to happen. Fate. God had implemented a scenario to scare him and see what decision he would make to whether save his life or condemn it. And that's the thing, the Bible, here we go. It says don't condemn someone to hell. Don't condemn a soul to hell. What if I condemn myself? I can choose to go. It says you can't condemn a soul to hell, but I can. Like, you see what I'm saying? I can condemn my own. That's a soul. One. That's all I need. That's what it said. You see, bro, like, see, I don't like picking apart the Bible like that, though. I really don't. It makes me feel like I'm nitpicking at it and saying he's wrong, and I don't like the feeling of that, and I would say that's the Holy Spirit. But logically, how my brain works is it says, to my knowledge from what I heard, is you cannot condemn a soul to hell nor pull one from hell or something like that. Can't you condemn yourself to hell? By, like you said, life choices? Had he not asked, he would have died. See? A scare moment. Didn't I say that? A scare moment? And would he really have died, though? We don't know. There's no telling. I didn't pray to God when I fell down a 2-story laundry chute. My life was saved. You know, going through a 2-story, or the middle of a bus, split my head open. I didn't ask to be saved. I didn't process that. I was scared. I was little. Not like little. I was like 15, 14. No, probably 11. But like, I don't know. I think deeply about things, and at times, this is the second time I've ever questioned the Bible. There was another one that says, Jesus never, something about temptation, but in Matthew it says the devil came to Jesus and tempted him. But it sounded counterintuitive with those two. I think it was John something in Matthew. It said something about he can't be tempted, but he was tempted when the devil came to him. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, you said you can't be, but you were when the devil came to you. You know what I mean? But that was like 7 months ago. I pondered that. I read it, and it was, I think you were in it live actually when I talked about it. I can't remember. Back to the basics.
It's EG. Back to the basics, man. You feel me though?
I need to stop, like, fix my hair, style my hair, whatever you want to call it. Look. I'm back to the basics. No, I'm not finna chase it.
I ain't finna rush things. I'm back to the patience. Help me with my unbelief and remind me what faith is. My counting is down bad. You gave me a facelift. I'm done with the old me. It's like you erased them. Could've keep your commandments and simultaneously grace it. Now the commands in my heart and not just the back of my bracelet. I'm back to the forefront. I'm back to the pavement. I'm done with my old habits, bringing up replacements. I'm backing it up and I'm going back to the days when I was lifting up men's own prayers in the basement. I'm done with religion. I'm back to relation. I'm back to the love God.
Okay.
I'm back to evangelism.
I guess
Shoulder to shoulder with Pastor Carlos. I'm standing at Jason.
I guess that's okay.
I'm back to submission. I'm back to the ministry. Coming back to the vision. I'm back to the 5 E's. I'm back to the 3 C's. I'm back to the promises. Coming back to the mission.
tempted. Tempted, past tense. Like, let's see what it says. Let's see what it says, what word and how it's worded in Matthew. You know which one that is, Glenn? Sometimes it is the language. That is true. That is true. Right here it says, then Jesus was led up by the Spirit into a wilderness to be tempted by the devil. After he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was hungry. Then the tempter approached him and said, if you are the Son of God, tell these stones to become bread. But he answered, it is written, a man must not live on bread alone, but on every word that comes from the devil. Why did I just say that? There's got to be a reason I just said that. There's got to be a reason I just said that. And I didn't accidentally just say that. There's a reason I fucking said that. And I need to figure out what that reason is and fix it. Man must not live on bread alone, but every word that comes from the mouth of God. I don't know why I said that. That bothers me. That actually bothers me. Yeah. I don't know why. I ain't listening to rap. It's gospel. I mean, it's rap, but it's gospel rap. So, like, I don't like that I said that, Glenn. Found the reason. I found the reason. Found the reason. This song told me. Most men, yes. Nobody said men. Men should not only. It said men should. Man should. Man should not live every what the devil says. But this is something in my path of God is wrong. I mean, there's something that's gonna end up steering me off track. Something. Because in the beginning, listen to what it said. After I questioned that, this is what the TV told me. Jesus said to his disciples, if anyone desires to follow me, let him deny himself and take up his cross. So whoever desires to save his life will lose. But whoever loses his life for my sake will find it. And then it talks about I'm following Jesus. There's something that I'm doing that's wrong. Whether it's I don't know. I think it might be. Well, sin is sin. In God's eyes, sin is sin no matter the sin. And yeah, we plan to be married, but we're not actually married yet. Could that be a reason? Respectfully. That was a major slip. I kind of want to punch myself for that. Wish I had like a... So Jordan just told her grandpa something, and Tom said something about, I came upstairs because you wouldn't fucking get up, blah, blah. And she's like, I'm trying to hurry, but you're slow. Because she's behind him on the steps. She's got such a mouth. She's got such a fucking attitude sometimes. But it's, you know, her mom's kid, so it would make sense. Should I play a game? Yo, what's going on, man?
I'm not afraid of heights, I'm not afraid to fall. Time to get them all that I got. I'm following Jesus, Jesus, Jesus.
Cigar time, chat. Okay, woke up this morning like, okay, let's get it. I'm doing good, bro. How are you doing? Mad that I go out and live it. You look like you work out. A little bit. Not as much as I used to. I'm slowly getting back to it, but this year I did like 40,000 push-ups in total. Most of it was 3 months at the beginning of the year, like April, May, and June. Satan, you can get it anytime, any place. Looking for my sin with all of mine's been embraced. They always image I'm designed to be great. Live my life with Christ because he died in my place. Thank God for his love, his sacrifice, and his grace. On God, Quinn. On God. Feel different. All my demons MIA like Miami Paint. Thank you, Jesus. My pet peeve is fake believers. All that make believing, I don't do that, I just make believers. Demons hate the name of Jesus. That's the truth, it ain't the secret. The writing isn't on the wall, it's playing through the speakers. Ain't it obvious? They know we like God with us. I love Jesus, yeah, I love his son just like my mama does. Mama raised me well. Jesus raised and Satan fell. I can't tell that you ever stop. I stopped for like 5 months. But I'm just ultra blessed by God. Like, it's not only my doing, partially yes, but it's the man up top. I'm gonna just be real about it. Some of it's mine, yes. A lot of it was 40,000 push-ups, but in the past 5 years, I've done close to 75 to 100,000. 75 to 100,000 push-ups in my life in about past 5 years. I just want to give God all my praises. No, not now. I haven't done none today. I'm not worried. You know why I don't worry about him? You know why? You know how listen, let me point something out. You know how I told you. Faith without works is nothing. I can't sit here and be like, yeah, he'll protect me, he'll keep me healthy, he'll keep me safe. But then be scared of things affecting me. I don't fear the person in the dark alley because he's with me. I don't fear the backlash from the government because my soul is saved. So I don't fear the effects of nicotine, and actually nicotine's good for you. I don't fear the effects of nicotine. I don't. Why? Because God has me. I'm not worried about it. God is great, and I'm saved. So this lifetime don't matter shit, honestly. Like, this is the craziest. I've had this conversation with my girlfriend before, but this is one of the most craziest, like, outlandish takes you'll ever hear. The shit's gross. The shit is disgusting. But someone ended up getting an STD, right? Random person, male, female, don't matter. Anybody. Let's say they're fucking goofing off, being an idiot at parties, end up getting an STD. Why let it destroy your life? Because here's the thing. Does it really matter? Do you take that with you? Why do you care more about the STD than your money? Think about that. Think about that. And I'm just, this is my take on a lot of things. Why people, like, Young Boy has herpes. I don't know if y'all know this, but Young Boy the artist has herpes, and you could kind of tell his demeanor, his confidence was there before he found all this out. But now that he found it out, you can tell he's just a sad sack of shit now. Can't you? It ain't been no gang music. Because he wants to focus on his daughter. Nigga, it's because you got too much pride you destroyed inside yourself. Because now you got fucking herpes, dude. And now your life is just ultra, I was going to say depressing, but, well, the feeling of being sad. Yeah. Like, it's just ultra sad. But, like, you see what I'm saying? Yes, pain can change, but if you're a man of accountability, if you're a man of God, you can avoid STs, and also not only can you avoid them, you can be smart about it. When I told Summer this, I told my girlfriend this, the reason why she was the only female I chose to mess around with, and the time I was single, not the only one, there was a couple, but 90% of them, no. I had girls in and out of that fucking crib at Jonathan's. No. Oh, Young Boy, yes. Herpes, yeah. Young Boy, yeah. But if I notice something I don't like, nope, done. Bro. But he was playing the field. Yeah, and got a foul ball. Anyway. But, like, I wasn't an idiot about it. I didn't just fucking... Yeah, I wasn't an idiot about it. What's on your shoulder? It's just a Playboy bunny. But, like, a lot of people are idiots about it. I wasn't. Summer, I met her. We were friends for a while. It took her 4 months. 4 months. It wasn't like the first night. But I chose her because she, one, wasn't saying the shit other females were saying. So I was like, okay, this one is to a degree, some way, somehow different. So I stayed around to see how. And I noticed that her life story was logical in why she acted the way she acted, why she was the way she was. And it all made sense. Nothing seemed like a lie. Nothing seemed like she was bullshitting me. Nothing seemed like she was trying to guilt trip me. You see what I'm saying? So I chose her. But like I said, there was a reason I just stayed to myself for the 2.5 years, Quinn. There was a reason. I didn't trust nobody else. I know my girlfriend's in here. I jumped up to number 4. She's trying to hide. I know. I know. I was just an idiot. But I'm happy I was an idiot. Because, well, no. I'm happy I was a smart idiot. Let me say it like that. I was a smart idiot because it ended up putting me and Summer in each other's life. So, you know, I know. I know. She is. The best I've seen too. You can't get a girlfriend? Are you in physically good condition? Good physical condition? And let me point this out. If she's here listening to this may bother her, but it is the truth and it is a blessing from God, and I've told her this before. The reason Summer came into my life is because I turned all those females down. Those were tests from God, and I turned them all down. I kicked them out. No. If it didn't seem right, I told him, no. This shit don't seem right. My stomach does not feel like I should do that. My intuition said no, and I followed it. And bam, Summer, which is an absolute blessing. So, stop, you're making me cheese, quit. But it don't matter. Look, bro, I don't have a job. Me neither. Me neither. Me neither, dog. Let me point that out. I haven't had a job in like 2 months. And my girlfriend still respects me a shit ton. It's not the job. Yes, it plays a part, but it's not the job. It's you. It's how you carry yourself. It's how you move. Do you respect yourself? Does she see the 100,000 push-ups? Does she see the rewards from the push-ups? No, she don't see the self-respect. Does she see the money? No. Quinn, I don't know if my girlfriend would like that comment. I will say that. But, like, she wouldn't respect me as much as she does if I didn't carry myself the way I do. I carry myself and I stand on what I say. And she told me, she was just blabbing to me the other day, talking about, you're so this. I love when you do this. I love that you do that, this, that, and the third. My looks, the way I carry myself, when I put, like she told me, when I say no and I put my foot down and say no, that shit is not happening, she likes it. Deep down, she likes it. Females like that shit. Don't be scared of losing the female because you want to say no to something you don't like. That's the problem with all these guys nowadays. They're fucking terrified. They're scared of losing the female. I don't want to lose her, no. But I'm not going to be in a relationship where things are happening that bother me. You see what I'm saying? Looks play a role, not fully. Like I said, it's how you carry yourself, not quite looks. It plays a part, yes, just like a job, but not solely a job. It's mainly how you carry yourself, who you are as an individual. And they can sense that. They can sense if you're a pussy. They can sense if you're a weak-minded individual. They can tell if you're fragile. Yes, I understand that, Quinn. But the way you worded it, I don't know if she'd like. But, like, she would just sit there and tell me how she likes all this, and this that I do. I don't even have a job, bro. I don't have a license. I don't have a job. And she still respects me. She still wakes up at 3 in the morning to make me food. She'll make me coffee. She'll be mad at me. We'll just argue because I did something stupid. She'll still make me food. And because, not only because she respects me, because that's her mother instincts. She does. She is a mother, so she naturally is going to feed who's hungry, not neglect them. But out of respect, she does. Okay, fine, whatever. To a degree. If I was weak, if I was fragile, if I was a faggot, she wouldn't respect me that much. She just wouldn't. You see what I'm saying? So, that is true. But like again, man, it's how you carry yourself. Does she notice the push-ups? Does she notice the hard work? Does she notice the dedication? Does she notice the purpose in your life? I found my purpose, and I make it very clear. It's to sit here and upset people. It's to sit here, tell you the truth about your life, and upset you. It's not to make you happy. It's not to make you sad. That's what God has done. That's what God has wanted me to do. Come down here. Not make you happy. Not make you sad. But piss everybody off by telling them the truth. And I promise you, I'm not going to let man upstairs down. I promise you that. She gave you an answer. If the answer is, see, that's the thing. Why would you be with a girl that you don't know if she's gonna say yes? Marry me. Okay, done. Not will you? I know you're gonna marry me. Okay, I'm ready. Marry me. Like, and a lot of people would disagree with that, but like, why would you be with a girl that you don't see a for sure future with? If you don't guarantee a marriage, you don't for sure see a future. So why continue that relationship if you have no guarantee of it being successful? Oh my gosh. If I was gay, oh man. Oh, then no answer. Oh, then yeah. Fuck that bitch. I mean, what else you gonna do about it? What else can you do about it, man? Are or were? Were is past tense. Are is not okay. It's like if you see a tree in the forest twice, it means you're lost. That, if you see if you see the same tree in a forest, that means you're lost. If you see the same tree twice in a forest, that means you're lost. Fuck. There.
There's no I like the most high. I don't gotta worry about the grave, I won't die. My sin was crimson red like road tide. Now it's all washed up like it's low tide. Oh my, they don't do it like this. And my blessings keep on doubling, I think they Irish. And the devil trying to take it from me like the iris. My flesh is trying to take me, so I dip like triceps. So I dip a lot, bread of life, it hit the spot. Every day I sin a lot, ain't got he forgive a lot. Build my house on solid rock, Jesus, he my sin the block. Everything they wanted me to be is everything I'm not. I turned out differently than they expected. When I mix my Bible with my praise, it makes a dangerous weapon. Able that I made it through the
Like,
drugs, now it's raining.
I don't understand her sometimes, bro. Like, females.
Trying to finish my race and relay the message.
No. No. He wants you to have him. That's a guaranteed. You have to wait until you're ready. God, like that's the thing. God will keep putting you through the same test until you pass it. Why do you think I kept getting the opportunity to be an idiot and fornicate when I was living with Jonathan? He kept giving me the same test, and I passed it. You see what I'm saying? So if you keep doing this relationship, and it always ends the same, that means that is a test. You are not passing the test. You keep failing. That's why you have not gone further. It's like a game. Why are you going to go further if you haven't reached the checkpoint? You're not. Yep. Amen, Quinn. Amen. No, it's he who finds a wife from God, I will say. I will change that verse. He who finds a wife from God. You can label anyone a wife, but the one sent from God is different. It's a biblical wife. Because that's the thing, like, yeah, there's women everywhere, but there's like no wives. You can go to any place you want, 90% of the time, there's women, no wives. I worry about your lungs. I don't. I miss you though. Don't miss me. Oh my gosh. Lies. Apparently, because I'm not texting her, I don't miss her. If I text you, it's not gonna bring you home. I'm still gonna miss you. Well, that's why. Come on, bro. I did. I did text her. It's just like I wasn't live, and then she's like, "I thought you were gonna go live. Why aren't you going live?" I'm watching Minecraft, but I just woke up. I can go live here in a minute. She's like, "Okay." I just thought you were gonna go live. Like she's been wanting me to go live. Okay, I'm live. Now I'm not responding. Like, come on, bro. I'm not mad. It's funny. It's funny, cute, but like, help me understand, cause I don't. Don't. Dang. Guess what time it is, chap? It's time to get literally high as fuck off this bowl. It's a shit pack bowl. I think it's empty, actually. Feeling great. Holy Spirit writing lyrics for me, I won't miss again. You can. You can understand them to a degree. Not completely, but they also can't understand us to like completely. But it's a bowl. I had to clean the dots out. It was tough. To live as Christ is die and die as gain. You got me out here quoting Paul. What an odd device. Love. Yo. So this, I got a video. I made a video yesterday. This shit is so good. Check this out. I was looking cooking. We're gonna smoke this bowl and watch this video I just uploaded. John, ink for pens? Ink for pens, what do you mean? They understand us better, yeah, because we think logically, they think emotionally, man. That's the thing, like, women are emotional creatures, men are logical creatures, most men, masculine men. And when those two can't combine, that's why a man doesn't want to date himself. That's why a man can't be in a relationship with a masculine, physically strong, capable woman. It just don't work. Unless he's effectively almost gay and very feminine. Rules, and it still don't work. It just works a little longer. Just not entirely, because it's not the way God designed it. It's masculine with feminine. Masculine starts with M, male starts with M, so those two go together. Feminine starts with F, female starts with F, so those two go together. So why sit there and pull a fish out of river water and put it in water, normal water? You're gonna kill it. You see what I'm saying? Got me out here quoting Paul. The whole thing is for ink pens to write. Yeah, Quinn, we can say that. Okay. This was yesterday's game. I joined and I'm spectating. He's about to die, and then I'll be in. No. No. It was a pen. I was unclogging the holes. It was dried resin. I don't believe I find this kid. Yeah.
The enemy's on their back foot. Go, go!
I die here. Then after I die here, I make a complete turnaround and come back. These kids are doing, I don't know what they're doing. These are my teammates. He almost hit this trick shot. Alright, here we go. I believe this is one of them I popped off on. I killed this kid up in the window. My centering's so locked, bro. I started lagging horribly. This clutch was clean as fuck, though. Lag. With the lag, it started to scare me to even move. I knew with me having a big LMG like that, or AR like that, I wasn't going to get the ADS time quicker than he was. I would have lost that fight, most likely. More lag. Oh no, I do die here. There.
Sniper down. Move.
Lag. There's 3 down. Lag again. Lag again. Bro thought he was gonna get it. I thought his teammate came around the corner. Look, he scared me for a second. What is this? 5 kills now? This last guy's gonna make it 5. Well, 7 kills altogether, but 5 in a row. 6 in a row. 7 in a row. Almost died. I think 8 in a row. There's another one.
There's only one traitor left. Eliminate.
I don't remember if I got that kid. Yeah, I got 8 in a row now. Hit marker's crazy. This was clean as fuck. With this little switch, this dive, and then a little switch. I thought bro was gonna be in the corner right here. Nope. I'm at 7 and 8, 9, 10 in a row right now. I think I get like 3 more kills. I wish I would have hit this one. I don't know how he's not dead. Or that oblivious to the game. Like I put a whole 30 bullets in that nigga and he didn't die. Explain that. What game is that? This is Black Ops 6, dog. I lag here, but I clutch it because I'm just better. Alright, then we got a Warzone match coming in. I'm gonna pack this bowl and go smoke by the window so her dad don't smell the weed. I'm gonna let this play for you guys. Now this is Warzone, the same game but Warzone. What's going on, chat? I wonder what else is here. I see him. See him? Quit. Where's everyone else at? Weed this early? Absolutely. It took me like an hour to hit it after I woke up. Look, chat. So look. I knew about the one alien skin and then this guy. So I knock him, throwing knife it. As soon as I knock him to finish it, I ain't gotta worry about himself and he's dead. I'm like, okay, so now I got that one kid left that I seen jump off the roof. Why weed? Because alcohol, you can't really hide it as good. And other drugs is just too stupid to be doing. And then I seen the two, and I was like, all right, fuck. I could have won this. I had the first few shots. I could have won that 100%. But I can't win two niggas shooting at me. So I go through here. Gas plate, gas mask, self, PA. So look, Storms goes in and up here. Reason why I put that PA there is so it forces, they can't come on the outside of control. They have to go this way. Now I know where this team is because I forced them that way. That's why I put the PA where I put it. Weed for breakfast and orange juice? No, weed for breakfast and water. Nicotine, weed, and water. That's breakfast. See, here's one of them. The other one had just now dropped off the side. He's down here. He's coming up now. I predicted that. And then I'm gas planning because that kid just dropped up there. That means there's a whole squad right over here, so I can't go up zip. I'm walking you through my gameplay. Alright, so there's people shooting literally right above me, and then outside the building, right around to my left, right by showers. That doorway y'all seen slightly? Right here. That doorway. That one. If you go out that one, down below you there's a door to showers. That's the one I was talking about. I'm about to be hopping on and playing here in a minute after this. I'm getting through, go to prison, go up through prison. Like, here's the thing. So, with prison, the way it's set up, everyone's watching for this door. Everyone's watching for this top door. So, I'm using the side of the building because no one's really expecting it. Other than them weirdos. Okay. Okay. Go through. Alright, right here. I don't know what dude was doing, but he tried to run away. Oh, I seen him. I don't know. Y'all see that chat? Right there. That's why I got over. Trying to get out of his view. That was low-key a clean play. That was smart. I did that subconsciously too. No, did I hit that? Oh no, he sniped it. I remember.
Switching mag.
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tag map. Get hunting. Enemy soldier incoming. Fire sales over. Just in
I was like, where did this kid go? I was like, he can't get away. There's no way. All right. So there's a kid down to my left, and I seen this kid up dropping on me. This kid. So as him being already on the ground, I'm worried about him more. What would you say, or what would God say about weed? He's already told me it don't matter. He's already told me. I've talked to him. I was praying one time, and I was like, because it was in the middle of like figuring out if I need to stop smoking or like if it's okay to smoke, whatever, right? So like, I got a pimple on my eyebrow, and it's like annoying. I was praying, and I was like, God, what do you want me to do? And I like heard this voice. It was me telling myself it, but it wasn't me saying it. Like I could tell it wasn't me coming up with those words. And the words were exactly this. I want you to have whatever you want. I just want you to be with me. And that was all I needed. That was all I needed. And months before that, I was just saying, I've never experienced God speaking to me, to people, and now a couple months later, bam, God spoke to me. Crazy. I seen that bomb right there, so I chose not to go down. I don't know how I won that. Alright, let's get to the end game. I'm fighting these kids, fighting this kid. Fighting. I knock him. I go back up zip. Alright, yeah, this kid. This kid thought he could play me. He started shooting at me. Look at this kid. Thinking he could kill me. Crouch. Peek. Fucking get lasered. Your teammates coming to your rescue. And chat. Look, it's that one skin from earlier. They just been in the blender the whole game. Got y'all teammate back from me. Thanks for the kill.
Five squads still operational in the AO. The supply crates are restocked. Advise you to load up now. UAV is bingo fuel. Returning to base. They got me.
See, I really had balls playing this. I knew this was a real team, and I'm fighting both of them straight on.
They got me.
But I had so much confidence with this GPR build I had.
Time's over. Reload.
Wait, no.
Get the hell out of my way.
Inbound.
Tackle. Launch a UAV.
I knew I had to just be patient. I just had to. If I didn't be patient, for as long as I did, I feel like I probably would have sold and died. Well, I still didn't. I didn't win, but I did better than what I would have done.
Napalm strike inbound. Only 2 left.
So look, he dropped the napalm on me, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna bait him. I step out just enough to get cracked. Now do no more damage than that. All that explosion was covered by the building, so I was good. Hear kid? Hear him? He's saying, oh, he's cracked, he's cracked. Now they feel confident to push.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Break time up.
Hostile airstrike incoming.
Now he dropped the PA. I'm not testing PAs. I don't fucking like PAs. I'm not testing that PA. I'm getting the fuck out of there. But good news is I had zone pull. Circle was coming to me. Right here, there's a kid. I barely took damage from that. He's knocked. There's another one behind him. I see him. I meant to stem, not throw a knife. I'm selfing. I get inside more. They're walking past me. They miss me. This whole squad is on me. As soon as this moment hit, I knew I was dead. I knew it. There were 3 different people. Like, what am I supposed to do? There's one right down to my left, one on this rooftop, one behind me. Like, damn. And then niggas shot my body, bro. Like, bro, I've been putting y'all niggas in the blender all game, and you shoot my body. What about being rich? What would God say about being rich? That's fine. Just be a God-fearing man before you become rich, because the thing about money is it doesn't change the people. It doesn't change anybody. Money doesn't change you. It amplifies you. So if you're a good individual, you get rich, now you're going to give out money, help others, be a better individual, right? If you sit there and get rich and you're a law-breaking citizen, you're probably going to go down the road of trying to be a fucking mafia boss and hurt people. So be a man of God, then become rich, and then you're fine. As long as you're a man of God, he don't care. What about school gig? School gig? Wait, what about what? Scrooge? Hang on. What about Scrooge? What do you mean? I'm not quite familiar with him. I've heard the name, I just don't quite know who he is. Straighten that up more, it looked like shit. I gotta plug in my phone. Shit's about to die. I'm wanting some candy. Appendix to him Christmas? No, I don't. I don't know what that is. My bad. I'm back. Better stop saying stupid shit before I get pissed off. And that's on bro chat. You don't know what movie? No, I don't. I'm not that big of a movie person for real. Yeah, I'm not sure what you're talking about, man. I haven't heard about it. Much about it. I've heard the name, that's it. Scourge? Scrooge? Not Scourge. Scrooge. Yeah, I'm 22, man. I was never really a movie type of person. I was YouTube music. Actually, I think I'm gonna do that. Sit over here, just get high as fuck before I hop in the game. He's rich. He's rich, and he is rich. That boy sounded like a motherfucking jet. Chat, that motherfucking PlayStation sound like a jet right now. Where's mine? Ow. Ow, that fucking shit. Bro, chat, someone tell me why my fucking, tell me why my, like, phone power button is just, like, super fucking hot. And the only time it's like that is when it's charged. If it's dead, it won't be on, it won't be warm, it'll be normal. But I literally can't touch it for longer than a second or my finger burns horribly bad. Like, it, like, actually hurts. Like, honestly, if I kept something on it long enough, it'd probably catch fire. Like, I'm so for real. I don't understand why. Like, it's getting so warm through the toilet paper. It's starting to warm my finger up. Like, I feel the warmth on the toilet paper. I cannot believe you just leave me on just to screw up. Hang on, chat. I'm trying to tighten this up. Yeah, I'm told him checkmate. Checkmate. What are you talking about? Alligator is a Wii gaming system. An alligator is a fucking animal, dog. Are you talking about a game on the Wii? Because alligator is a Wii, the gaming system. The gaming system isn't an alligator, so how's an alligator the Wii system? You see what I'm saying? Gospel going viral like iCarly. Jesus makes him mad. Well, okay, sorry, not sorry. But you should turn post notifications on, John. Turn post notifications on so you can get all the notifications when I stream. Boxing and ring. Listen to the great song. On the front line, where I gotta keep it short. I'm on punchlines, probably got the devil feeling sore. I'm on hush my demons in the drive, I'm not like Ford. And I hop inside a Honda cause we move on one accord. Let the sunshine on me, it's a sunny day in Florida. When it come time, they gon' see that Jesus is the Lord. I know some might sell out, I got way too much in store. Because Jesus came and paid a price that I could not afford. I'm expensive, if the Lord is for me, tell me who could be against us. Used to give in every time the devil tried to tempt us. Had to tighten up, I started turning heads like branches. Why just sell out everything so I can spread the message? Get a good word, say you watching us have all the fun like he was Squidward. Hit the game winner, then we goodbye like a Miller. Ayy, I'm a winner, Satan in the Nile like the river. Ayy, I just wanna give God. How do you think the world would be if Satan didn't try to? No, the first sin was entitlement, because if he can't feel entitlement without ego, without pride. It's not pride. The first sin that was committed is entitlement, because you can't have. I feel I'm entitled to my opinion because my opinion is right and everyone needs to know it. So yes, I have some pride. That is a sin. I'm not getting rid of my pride. I'm just not. My pride keeps me going. It keeps me driven. It keeps me on this right path with God as a human, as an individual. Me and God are not the same. I'm made in Jesus. I'm made in Jesus's image, not made like Jesus. In his image. That's why it says in his image. You're not created like Jesus was created. That's not what it says. It says in his image. So that's why we as civilians and individual people, was the word I was looking for, individual. Can you really say that pride was the first sin committed if you can't have entitlement without pride? You have to have pride, you need entitlement. Because how are you going to have pride but not feel entitled to feel for anything? I feel entitled to look good because I do push-ups. I feel entitled to be smarter than everyone else because I look into things more than everyone else. So, you see what I'm saying? What would life be? But back to my question, what would life be like if entitlement was never committed from Satan? That's the question for the day, chat. Oh, my grace, I don't want to fake this.
Build my house on solid rock. Jesus, he must spin the block. Everything they wanted me to be is everything I'm not. I turned out differently than they expected. When I mix my Bible with my praise and mix some dangerous weapons. They know that I made it through the drop, cause now it's raining blessings. Trying to finish my race and release the message.
Oh my, oh God, there's no high like the Most High.
Give me the beat, till the serpent get under my feet. I stop on his head and I'm running in cleats. A snake and I bite if it ain't got no teeth. I know the authority given to me. He made it clear in Luke 10:19. Thought you could treat me like Adam and Eve. Did for a while, God set me free. Seen his own son to come down a tree. A lot of blood lost just so I could be clean. I've been forgiven, I've been redeemed. You've been defeated, Yeshua the King. He came in your spot, now he got the keys. Greater is he the one living in me. You gon' forever stay under my feet. You just a coward, you pray on the weak. Give me the mic, I'ma preach on the beat. Read what you sow and I've been planting seeds. See, turn the fruit that came off of this tree. It's in Matthew 7, verse 18. A good tree cannot bear bad fruit, nor can a bad tree produce good fruit. Thought I was done, I'm going back in. The only thing I'm doing with my past sin. Can't hold it against me, it's all past tense. Gave it to God, had to make it make sense. Hold up, wait, this beat just been covered by the blood. It's that Holy Spirit flow, no sleaze in case you thought it was. Power in the name of Jesus Christ, them demons know what's up. They start to manifest when we pull up, they know who live in us. I command you to come out in Jesus' name. Go back to where you was. I travel state to state so much, I bet them boys thought I traffic drugs. No, full-time ministry, this what it look like when you out here in the streets. Praying and praying and praying. My old friends looking like what they got into me. Focused on Christ and I found my identity. We cannot vibe if we ain't your equally. I cannot let you come mess up my energy. I rebuke every negative entity. My foot on a negative enemy. Hey man, as the body of Christ, we're supposed to come together and stand united against the enemy and trample the serpent. But what I see a lot of is division amongst the body and pointing out what's wrong with this brother or that sister. We're supposed to edify each other and restore them gently instead of bashing each other. There's three things that attacks the body. There's a demon, a virus, a parasite. If you're not building the body, then which one are you labeled as? Let's keep God's word kingdom. If it ain't by edification.
He said, there's three things that affect the body: a demon, a disease, or a parasite. If you're not building the body, which one are you labeled as? I like the way he thinks.
Shout out to my producer, Sam, Larry, man, Maya. Shout out to my boy. Hey, man, say, man, whole house lit. Where you at, Lighthouse? Yeah. Jesus. Hey, man, we don't do this for clout, man. We do this for God. We trying to multiply the kingdom.
Does she not understand my streaming is my work? I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, when I stream and I have to stop streaming, it takes the chance of losing people, and most of the time I do. So, like, if I keep doing good and keep having people stay, I get paid more. The more I leave, and the thing sits there and does this, then that means I'm not going to keep viewers, because most of the time I do lose those viewers because they don't sit there and wait. They want constant entertainment. That's the thing, like, that's why I have 4,000 subs. Most of them don't join back because most of them ain't real fans. Or they subscribed to me because they liked me, and then I said something they didn't like, and they're like, fuck this dude, I don't like him, and just forgot to unsubscribe. And most of the time, chat, I'll be just sitting here talking to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like on chat, because it takes a minute for people to join. It has not taken an hour and 43 minutes for this person to join. There's been people, but they didn't stay. But like, fuck, I'm high and I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, dude. Yeah, but you gotta have to make it make sense.